Good Saturday morning. Sorry, it's a little later than what I wanted to get posting, but I think it's important for us to see what's happening. And so notice the timestamp up here. You're going to see this. This is EST time. So that would give you an idea when we're looking. So this is morning at 7 a.m. Ice bar is still close together. It's kind of breezy out there. It's going to be a windy day, but not as windy as yesterday by any means. It's definitely chilly. Highs only up around 30 so degrees there. And so we look as we go into the future, still staying really cold. Winds should relax some tomorrow, and then towards the evening we're going to start looking to our southwest here as the moisture plume comes in. So here's about 1 a.m. So right around midnight, 1 a.m., maybe 10 p.m., between 10 and 1, that's when the snow moves in. Snow becomes pretty heavy here as we look in the morning. This is 4 a.m. Snow is pretty heavy. This is ice down here. So where the sleet line is, and what's something we're going to watch through the day. We're really close to the maximum here on precip, so this looks like a pretty good run. I mean, it snows, and then we go over to sleet later in the day, so not too long in the day either. This is 10 a.m. We've already moved over to a sleet mixture. Now, this is the NAM. It's just one model representation. It may be a little warm. It also has this dry slot here, and that's going to knock down the snow totals. I mean, we still say snow, which is good here. So sleet looks brief, and then we back over to snow. And then there's some upper level energy that gets back involved in the snow, picks back up in the evening, and then finally out of here by about midnight. So almost, it's a pretty big long time between 10 a.m. 10 p.m. A storm. I rarely see them last that long. So I would expect maybe some speed changes, but who knows? Now totals of snow. This is going to be where people get a little bit excited. The GFS has come around to a pretty sizable storm. I mean, we thought it would be pretty sizable anyway. And here we go. I mean, this is the GFS. The GFS is now really up there with the amount of snow. Oops, wait a minute. Yeah. Up to a foot here or more, 15 inches. This is an absolute crazy amount. I think I'm a little too over excited about this amount of snow, and this is the American map, and I can't believe it's showing that much snow. So, but if this is the case, then we've got to obviously up our snow totals. I think, though, in general, I'm going to now have to say 5 to 10 inches of snow, and there's a chance maybe people will get a jackpot of a little bit more. We'll have to see how things come out. There's a reason why I'm not so bold. Now, there is another methodology for snow totals called Kuchera. This is where it tries to look at the profiles of the thermals to see how warm or cold it is, and this has got it, because it was cold, up to 15 inches of snow. Now, this is just crazy. If this comes true, this is just one of the biggest snowstorms we've had in a very, very, very long time. That's the American model. It's very, very robust on its snow. All right, so let's look at the progression of the maps on the European. For a little bit of a contrast, as it's always been a little south of the American models and stuff. But here we go. Heavy snow in here by about 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. The heaviest snow is south of us over Fredericksburg. It's going to be a stripe of snow. It's going to be a little bit south of the city here. And look at the north, not quite as heavy snow up here. I think the only thing going is the further you go north, the higher the ratios, meaning that you're going to get more snow output per tenth of an inch of snow. But this one then kind of goes out, and we get a little resurgence of some snow, and then it's over. So that's pretty quick. Let's just look at their totals on their snow, and it's gonna be different. It's gonna be lower here, but pretty high south of here. So as we go forward, whoa, let me highlight the map. So here we go, looking at the snow totals. There is this stripe of very heavy snow. It's to our south. We're in the anywhere from 5 to 7 or 8 inches of snow here. Now, again, this is the 10 to 1 ratio, and the other ratio tries to, again, look at the thermal profiles of the atmosphere to see how much snow there could be. And that one's a little bit higher, showing the 10 inches. So 7 to 10. So, I mean, this 5 to 10 is not a bad call at all anymore for snowfall totals. So, wow. Loudoun, we got a snowstorm that's coming. It could be a walloper of a foot or more. But realistically, I'm just going to go 5 to 10 because we got to look at the dry slots and the sleet situation. But wow, there's a lot of snow, and it does seem to be trending towards us being in a heavier snow. So even here on the European, this has been moving northward, and if it ticks up one more, we're going to be in the foot. So it's just going to end up being on top of us. And I have to say, at that point, 6 to 12 inches of snow seems more and more likely, just based on what I'm seeing with the model trends. But I'll definitely give an update this afternoon, and then a longer update this evening around this system. I'm not going to look into the future, but let's say late next week, there's now a snowstorm that's going to come pretty close and may spread more snow over our area. Winter is truly here. Have a good Saturday. Look for a lot of updates today. Have a good one.